Domestic air and domestic sea travel to and from Metro Manila shall be suspended beginning March 15, 2020.
Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to the fourth episode of BNI Supreme TV Confessions of a Business Owner. Okay, my bad. It's the fifth episode. My name is Janae Rabbit, and I am the founder and CEO of Aja Deliveries. We are a delivery concierge service. And of course, I am your resident host here at Supreme TV. If you are a first timer in watching our show every Wednesday night here in Supreme TV, we feature different business owners and at the same time, we open up their heart. Binubuksan po namin ang mga puso ng mga business owners by asking them what are their heartache, what are their struggles in running a business. And of course, we will also hear what are their triumphs, what are their successes, their accomplishments. So our show is an avenue for business owners and of course, even the aspiring business owners to exchange ideas, learn best practices and tips which you can apply to your businesses. And what better way to learn by the business owners themselves. So this is really golden. Every episode is so full of nuggets of wisdom and exciting laughters and, maybe a little bit emotional sometimes as well. So I hope that you will not only watch this episode, but even watch our past episodes and all our future ones. Again, welcome to Supreme TV, Confessions of a Business Owner, where we like to keep things real so that your business can be supreme. So tonight's confession statement, okay? I don't know if you read our post in our Facebook page, but our confession statement tonight is, ang hirap. ang hirap maghanap ng tamang tao. Yan. Ano nga bang ibig sabihin nito? What are the challenges of the business owners in finding the right person for them? So, no, hindi po love life ang pinag-uusapan natin dito. Although medyo may katotohanan din yon. It is a little bit hard to find that right partner for you. But tonight, of course, we're talking about business. So we're talking about how can we find that right employee, that right partner in terms of building our business. So, yan ang malalaman natin tonight with our special guest. But before we introduce our special guest tonight, I would like to introduce first our presenter for our business hacks for the week. So we have a business hacks portion in our show where we share to you some best practices and business core values that you can apply to your business. So for tonight, I'd like to call on Mr. Seth Taglinaw of Motion Cabin. Let's give them a round of applause.
Hey, what's up with you guys? I'm Seth Aguino. I'm the CEO and founder of Motion Cabin. Motion Cabin is a digital marketing company and a creative company based in Makati. So today, I'll be discussing about unleashing the power of goal setting. So everybody knows how to make a wish, but not everybody knows how to set a goal. So what is a goal and why is it important? So when you Google it, its meaning, it would just simply say an idea of the future of desired result that a person or a group people envision, plan and to commit and achieve. So why do we have to set goals? Because goal setting is very powerful. Setting goals help triggers new behaviors and it helps you guide your focus and help you sustain the momentum. So it magically makes us grow in ways we have never imagined. So because as you remember when you create a business plan or a marketing plan, usually the common goal of these plans is for the earning of large profits. Now, what is the difference between a wish and a goal? When you say I want to earn a large profit, is it a goal or a wish? Evidently, it's just a simple wish. But when you say, I want to earn a large profit by the end of the second quarter of this year, with a solid planning and developing my network, now that's a good goal. So remember, when you set a goal, it should be a SMART goal. So what is a SMART goal? It is actually an acronym. S is for specific. So you have to know what is it you really want. Having a well-defined goal allows you to be more efficient on planning and execution. So let's go back to topic of earning profits. So now you can't just say, I want to earn money or have an increase in profits. So how much profit do you really want to earn? Is it just enough to buy a box of pizza and celebrate the weekends? Or enough to buy a Porsche or any luxury car that you want? So with a specific goal, you say, I want to increase my profit by 100% or increase sales by 50,000 by the end of the month. Now you have a clearer vision. So what's next? It should be measurable. It has to be measurable because you need to track your progress. It will serve as some sort of a record for you to evaluate yourself if you're improving or not. From saying, I want to have 50,000 sales by the end of the month, you now say, or have a smaller goal of, I want to earn at least 13,000 pesos in sales per week. This way, you can keep track of and see the result. And A stands for attainable. Make sure that your goal is sensible. Your goal should not jeopardize your health and well being. Rather, it should be able to enrich your life in the process. So you have to consider setting goal to be a realistic. It has to be feasible so you can accomplish it within a certain time frame. So you cannot say, I want to earn 50,000 tomorrow. That is not a very wise goal. If your resources and current system can only earn, you say, 5,000 per day. For example, aiming for unrealistic goal at the cost of person resources, and your own health can be detrimental in the long run. So what does OR stands for? It stands for relevant. Is it worthwhile? Is it the right time? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. The goal is to increase sales, but this goal should be relevant given the current economic situation. Would it be staying afloat or keeping the current state of level sales more attainable and relevant? So also it should be aligned with your long-term objectives, your vision of your company or business. And last but not the least, it should be T is for time bound. You have to set your goals for yourself and have a deadline that you can beat. This helps prevent from other things to take priority over your goals. So when you say, I want to increase my profits by 100%, by, for example, 50,000 by the end of the month, this means that you maybe you have to put off golf on the weekends or not spend time for your friends drinking at the bar, right? So for a while, to invest more time in planning and execution of your business plan or marketing plan. So a goal should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be attainable, relevant, and of course, it should be time based. So most importantly, you should have a positive attitude about it, and everything will just smoothly follow. So that's it for my presentation today. I hope you guys learned from me, and thank you for having me here.
Thank you, Seth. That was a beautiful business hack for you guys. Did you guys listen? Comment below if you listened. What did Seth say? SMART, of course. Smart goal. So are you smart or are you globe? Okay. In this case, we all want to be smart because we want to have realistic goals that we can actually achieve. So I hope you guys will apply that to your businesses as well. So now, thank you again, Seth. I'd like to go down to the main highlight of our show. So let us all be inspired by these two wonderful business owners who actually are thriving successfully during this time of the pandemic. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our first guest, Edsy Alianige.
Hi guys, good evening. Hello.
Hi, good evening. Go ahead, Edsy, introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi, I'm Enselinige. I'm the co-owner of Recca Cleaning Service and Property Management. So we do own a cleaning service and janitorial services. So we offer cleaning service for your homes, for condos, for offices, and janitorial services as well.
Okay, thank you, Edsy. And our second guest is Mr. Rod Escalada.
Hello, everyone. I'm Rod Escalada. I'm an architect and a real estate broker. I'm also a regional manager for Ayala Land International Sales for Asia, Oceania, Europe, and Middle East. We provide properties across the Philippines, may it be residential, commercial, industrial, maybe condominiums, and even land.
Wow. Ang big time ng mga guests natin. Guys, so before I go back to them, I just want to mention to all our viewers, if you have any questions or you want to share something that's related to our topic, please feel free to write it in our chat box and we will read it out during the show. Okay? So, good evening once again, Rod and Edsy. Are you excited for your interview tonight?
Yes.
Okay, so like I mentioned at the beginning of the show, this is really confessions of a business owner. So we want you to be as candid as possible. It's a relaxed conversation, but really our objective is that the people who are watching, the business owners who are watching, will be inspired, will pick up nuggets of wisdom from your experiences. So the more real you are in your sharing, the better it will be. Okay? So, with that, here's our confession statement for tonight. which is ang hirap. Ay, hugot.
Ano pang
Ang hirap maghanap ng tamang tao. Ayan. So, this is a challenging statement, kasi in terms of a business, yung laging variable is people, no? Di ka tulad ko, bumili ka ng machine na yan eh. Yung tao, very variable. So, I want to find out, you guys have two different businesses, like two separate, separate but in a way medyo may konting relation, no? Kasi si Rod, real estate property, and then
Yes.
Edsy, siya naman yung naglilinis ng property. Right? Okay. But of course, you have two different businesses. I want to find out, our viewers want to find out, how important is it? Yeah. Before we go to how hard it is, let's ask, how important is it to find the right person? Let's start with Edsy.
Okay. Kasi sa akin, service-oriented company. So, sobrang important niya. As in, sobrang important niya. Kasi syempre, it's hard to find somebody na hindi naman lahat ng tao marunong dun sa ginagawa namin. So, it's really something na dapat tedious mong i-choose yung mga tao na i-employ mo.
Okay. Because the service that you provide, can you tell us additional background on what kind of service you provide? Like, kasi cleaning can be very vague.
Yeah.
So let's be more specific.
Okay, so yung cleaning service kasi namin, it's a per hour basis. So minsan 4, minsan 6, minsan 8 hours, depending dun sa area. So usually send people to clients. So kailangan marunong yung isi-send mo, tsaka trustworthy. Kasi syempre, pag pinadala namin yung personnel doon, dala niya na yung pangalan natin. So,
right. So which means, tapos. So which means these people that you send them to their house or to their office?
Both. Kasi
both.
we have
okay.
potential clients, tsaka meron kami clients na office. So, kaya talagang napaka-importante sa amin na yung papadala ko na personnel is marunong maglinis and trustworthy also. Kasi, syempre, the client is trusting our name.
Right. Yeah, and I could imagine, kasi if you are sending somebody to their personal dwelling, syempre, private, no? So, mayroon talagang ibang level, parang hahayaan nilang pumasok sa house nila, di ba? Kahit na sabihin natin, maybe not in the bedroom, but still within the house, there's a certain level of trust. I think medyo challenging sa'yo. Medyo challenging sa'yo, no? Kasi, and then the people, okay, sige, we'll go into that. Let's go to Rod. How important is it to, find the right person for your team naman?
Mabigat ang responsibility pagdating sa properties because of course these are investments and hindi naman basta-basta itong mga properties or diba, let's say kahit na it's just a parking space na 1 million pesos, it's still 1 million pesos. So number 1 for me is dapat you are trustworthy, diba? And of course number 2 is since we are PRC professionals, diba? And we are registered agents or brokers, diba? Dapat yung level of professionalism nandoon. And hindi lang dahil marunong sila dun sa ins and outs ng business, no? Pero dapat maging proactive sila to learn more about the business itself. Because malaki yung competition. Madaming competition out there. So, hindi lang basta-basta dapat. Then, yung mga agents na parang, okay, meron akong pinasukan na property brokerage firm, di ba? Dapat competitive ka rin sa sarili mo, competitive ka sa mga peers mo, competitive ka rin sa other brokerage companies. Kasi hindi lalakad sa'yo ang benta. Hindi lalakad sa'yo ang mga property buyers or property sellers, di ba? So you really have to make yourself known as someone na parang trustworthy, di ba? I'm the go-to guy when it comes to properties.
Yeah.
So dun pa lang dapat you should brand yourself as well. So dapat it's really becoming proactive pagdating sa business mo.
ang ganda ng sinabi mo, no, na hindi lang siya basta na-employ mo. Kailangan meron talagang effort. And okay, I'm going to be, ako magko-confess pala, I have
Ayan.
actually a stereotype. Pag sinabing real estate agent, siguro the rest of the world will agree with me, na parang real estate agent, parang yung yun, nagbebenta ng yung ahente, nagbebenta lang dyan, di ba? Parang,
Yes.
just a random person na nagbebenta. Parang, it's not so much of a prestigious position, di ba? And this is being honest about it, no?
Oo.
But there's no judgment towards Rod.
Hindi,
But
okay lang.
that's a general
That's very
stereotype.
common. That's very
Diba?
common.
It's a general,
Yun eh.
and it's a very good point that you said that whoever will be part of your team or your company, they need to be proactive to level themselves up, diba? To compete with others, diba? Oh, and lalo na, diba? They represent Ayala Land. So talagang they have
Yes.
to.
Hindi lang yun eh. Kasi di ba, one of the reasons or one of the mandates kasi to become an agent, kasi since this is under PRC, kailangan maging, talagang professional talaga sa lahat ng aspects mo pagdating sa, even the ones you post online.
Parang kasi diba, parang may naririnig ako ng mga ahente na parang may kakilala lang, ganon, tapos binenta, ganon, yung wala talagang background, tapos yung ahente na.
Kaya actually, kaya nga nasisira yung profession namin sa maraming tao because may mga, of course, may mga hindi naman licensed na agents or brokers na nandyan sa, nagpa-practice ng profession namin.
Wow, grabe. Okay. O, diba? Mayroong mga comments dito. Dennis is joining our conversation. The common stigma of the karumal-dumal.
Kaldumal na ahente.
Diba?
Ayan.
Tapos, John also is joining our conversation. Your people represent you, your customer. Yeah, so good. So good. Oh my gosh. Can I just share? So my business naman is deliveries, diba? So riders. So it's the same thing. They really represent me. Oh my gosh, I have a story. But anyway, let's focus on the two of you. So let's go now to the challenges. What are the challenges that you've faced? Yung hirap ng paghanap ng tamang tao. I mean, we talked about how important it is. So, gaano kahirap?
Hindi ako ng malalim.
Mahirap.
Okay, gaano kahirap, Edsy?
Okay, kasi ang daming aplikante. Tapos, parang,
Totoo yan.
diba? Maraming aplikante. Tapos yung ginagawa namin, it's not actually very hard. If you come to think of it. Kasi, diba, marami namang tao pwedeng mag-business. Ang ano lang doon is, yung standard ba, or yung quality, or yung output mo will be papasa ba sa akin? Parang, oo. Kasi, diba, like, for us as a customer service company, meron kaming standard na kailangan namin i-observe para yung clients namin, kasi syempre may repeat clients kami. So, baka mamaya, kung hindi nga ma-service ng ayos yung client namin, ngayon, di next week, hindi na yung mag-book. Diba? So, ganun siya. So, kailangan talagang i-maintain namin yung standard. And sa dami nila, dahil nga akala nila madali lang, di ba? So, yun yung hirap, is to filter kung sino yung dapat natanggapin ko at saka yung hindi ko tatanggapin. Kasi minsan nakakaawa eh, yung parang parang deeply on you, di ba? Parang tatawagan ka, tapos kukulitin ka, tapos deeply. And then when you hire them already, dun mo na realize or nalalaman na ay hindi pala ito yung taong gusto ko.
Right.
So, ganun siya.
So, madami aplikante. Can you give me a ballpark? Can we give us a ballpark figure of how many, on an average, how many people actually apply to be part of Rega?
10 to 20 a week. We receive calls, messages sa Facebook, sa text message kasi may hotline kami. So, parang ganun siya kadami. Marami sila. Kaya lang, parang how to filter them based on our standard will be a challenge talaga.
Okay. How about you?
Very similar kay Edsy.
Akalain mo yun, you know, I would just
Oo
want
nga.
to say to everyone, you see guys, two different companies and yet, di ba? They resonate with each other. It's
Oo
amazing.
nga. Hindi kasi, sinabi nga ni Edsy, 'di ba parang 10 to 20 applicants per week. Ganyan na ganyan rin ako, especially when we're very fortunate now na we have LinkedIn, 'di ba, or Facebook that we can post our needs as as employers, 'di ba? Na magpo-post lang ako dun sa LinkedIn, pagkagising ko meron dun 5 agad, meron na agad 6, 'di ba, or 10. So pero very common yung sinabi ni Edsy na ang hirap i-filter down kung sino dapat na kukunin namin. Pero ang naiiba lang siguro sa amin ni Edsy is my background. Kasi 'di ba, I'm previously I focused as an architect in my early in my career. Tapos biglang shift bigla sa real estate. And then I'm very fortunate na yung naging boss ko noon tinanggap ako and nagtiwala sa akin, 'di ba? And I performed well naman as a broker, 'di ba? So doon naman ako nahihirapan ngayon kasi merong part sa akin na iniisip ko na parang kahit na walang real estate background yung isang tao, ang ganda naman ng curriculum, yung CV niya and yung resume niya, ang ganda-ganda ng background niya, 'di ba? Lagi ko tinatanong, okay ba 'tong kunin na tao? Kasi 'di ba hindi based on my 'di ba may experience, wala naman akong background sa real estate pero I performed well.
Right.
Pero nagkakaroon rin ako ng agents na na-hire ko na parang they have a long career behind them na real estate talaga sila ever since. Pero paglipat sa akin, wala nangyayari sa kanila. 'Di ba? So parang ang hirap hanapin talaga yung perfect solution for it as well. Siguro nga the best way is maybe is to have an internship first, 'di ba? Pero ano
Wait,
talaga
before you go into the solution part, I just want to focus. So,
ayan.
Rod mentioned something. Nag-hire siya ng my background ng real estate and yet it still didn't work. And then he was explaining like he did not have real estate background and yet he did well. So
Yeah.
that's a very good point to ponder on. So when business owners think about what kind of person am I gonna hire, right? So dalawa siya, two sides of the coin, diba? Both sides
Oo.
could possibly work. So kumbaga, just because a person is in that background does not necessarily mean magsasucceed siya. Tama ba ako?
Yes, hindi. Marami rin akong kakilala na alam ko na parang when I called yung syempre may mga references sila doon, 'di ba? Tinawagan ko, "Uy, okay itong tao na 'to, matiyaga, responsible." But at the end of the day, they didn't wala pa ring performance when it comes to sales pagdating sa amin, 'di ba? So, you can't really find
Oh,
the
God,
right solutions
so
agad,
hard!
'di
So
ba?
hard! Parang, where am I gonna look, Lord? Give me the sign!
Dasal na lang, hashtag
Diba?
dasal lang.
Dasal talaga, dasal,
Dasal
diba?
na lang tayo.
Okay, so let's dig deeper. Okay, let's dig a little deeper. Is there one or two, I don't know if you have experiences that you felt like you really regretted hiring this person? Of course, we're not gonna name names. Bawal yun. Wala pong dito. So, kung meron pong mga dating empleyado na nanonood, kung guilty
Edsy,
po kayo,
baka
nasa inyo na po yun. Okay? Kung tamaan po kayo, kayo na po yun. Pero hindi po kayo yung tinutulungan.
pwede bang i-back, naka-black na lang to, tapos yung nakamababa yung boses ko.
Ganun.
Pwede ba yung parang yung nasa soko?
Kaya sa soko. Okay. So, I mean, kasi nga, di ba, this is Confessions of a Business Owner. We really want people who watch this to learn from us, learn from, our mistakes. So, what experience did you have that you felt like, oh my God, this was a mistake? And, like what we said in the past episodes, I think one episode with one of our guests, na if you made a mistake, it's okay. We just accept it, right? And then we move forward, right? So what is it? Who wants to go first?
Ako na. Sige na, ako
Okay.
na. Sana hindi
Tell us about what
hindi siya
happened
nanonood.
and tell us what happened. Yeah.
Basically, itong na-hire ko na tao na 'to came from another developer. So,
Okay. So may background.
may background na siya sa sales. Pero kasi ang mali ko lang dun is niligawan ko siya.
Oh.
Kumbaga
Niligawan ko
parang
siya
ano,
to
parang
move.
inalagaan mo siya na parang, para lumipat
Oo,
siya.
niligawan ko siya to move. And then what happened, parang nawala yung passion niya in selling. So, nung come pandemic time, nawalan nga siya ng passion dun sa pagsisell, di ba? Biglang, alam mo yung parang nag-dwindle na yung sales niya, ang hirap na niyang i-push to get more clients, to get more, pass even the funnel, kasi we have funnel list when it comes to sales, di ba? Yung mga ganong simpleng bagay is nahihirapan na siya. And then, and of course, nung nagkaroon ng pandemic, di ba, masalong nag-worsen, di ba? Of course, we all know na parang a lot of our employees have parang nagkakaroon ng anxiety, di ba?
Yeah.
Nababurn out because of this situation. So parang nadagdagan pa yung burden sa kanya. So, ending, I had to let him go because, yun nga, parang parang ayoko rin siya magkaroon ng hindrance sa team ko and sa kanya rin personally. Ayoko magkaroon ng ganon. Pero, ayun, ending,
So how
I
many
know,
months after you hired this person, how many months after did you realize, oh my gosh, I made a mistake.
mali.
It's
Ayan,
not a good
siguro
fit
mga on the 4th month.
on the
On the
fourth.
4th month, kasi makikita mo dun yung in sales, I'm not sure kung meron kayo nito, we have funnels when it comes to sales, we have funnels, no? And then weekly yan pinapasa ng mga agents yan sa amin to see kung ano yung progress nila on clients, on their, let's say, Facebook boostings, personal listings, di ba? Or their trips, kung ano yung nakukuha ng mga clients. So, doon pala nakikita ko na paunti ng paunti yung numbers niya in his funnel list. So, doon pa lang matatansya mo na kasi kung isang tao is driven to or responsible enough to look for more clients, di ba? Or kung, kasi meron doon sa funnel list rin namin, nakalagay doon yung status. Alam mo yung parang, ang hirap na niya makita na parang, yung status nung isang kliyente, but ito lang yung sinasabi mo na status, di ba? So, makikita mo ng clues early on kung
Right.
magiging ano pa siya. Kasi I think kung meron man ako mga agents na matatagal na, tapos alam mo medyo naglalaylo, bigla, di ba? Pwede mo pa ma-push yun eh. Pero kung sa start pa lang, alam mo yung meron pang first day high na tinatawag, di ba? Wala na agad yun sa kanya.
Sorry,
Ayun.
dapat nasa honeymoon stage pa siya. Nawala na siya agad.
Nawala na agad. Oo.
Nanlamig na agad, yes.
Oo, divorce agad kami, tulo.
Okay, Rod. Wait, isisingit ko lang, guys. Narinig niyo ba yung sinabi ni Rod kanina? Funnel. I think that's our supreme word of the of the night. Funnel. Okay, kasi every episode, our guests, they come up with some of or they mention some special words that are business related that we also want to share to our, of course, our viewers. So, sales funnel. That's our
May
word.
tanong ata. Ayan, may
Yes.
tanong.
May question. Okay. Sabi, okay. As business owners, who would you hire? Someone without the background or skill, but willing to learn, or very skillful and background, yet with an attitude?
Easy ano yan. Easy answer yan. Willing to learn.
Yeah.
Willing to learn.
Correct.
That's a willing to learn.
Kahit ano, kasi ako 'di ba, parang zero knowledge about real estate brokerage, 'di ba? Biglang kinakain ko lahat ng pwede kong matutunan every day.
Right.
Diba?
Yeah.
And every day hanggang ngayon.
Meron lang sigurong process. No? Meron lang sigurong process. Parang there's a timeline for the person na wala pang background in order to learn. So whoever will hire needs to, kumbaga, i-accept yun na meron siyang learning curve. Yes.
Oo naman. Learning curve. Hindi, actually, ano yan Jenny, I think hindi lang kasi dahil may learning curve tayo, no? Parang it's very specific to every individual. Pero dapat din kasi tingnan mo kung yung taong yon is kung nakuha na niya yung basics, di ba? Is still eager to learn after that learning curve ng basics. So, kasi maski kami ni Edsy, I'm very sure si Edsy rin ganito. She's still learning kung ano yung paano niya ma-improve yung products nila, di ba? Maski ako ganun, everyday natututo pa rin ako. Mm-mm. So, nakikita rin namin sa mga tao yon.
Correct. Hindi dahil boss or something, wala kang kailangan matutunan.
Oo.
Maraming pa.
Yes! I love it! So, narinig nyo yun, hindi dahil boss ka, hindi ka na ano yan? Kailangan marami ka pa rin matutunan. Yes. You still want to improve and what you know.
Yes.
Okay. So, Edsy, it's your turn.
Okay. This is recent. This is just during the pandemic. So, kasi medyo maawain nga kasi ako. So, pagka halimbawa merong sa akin na na kailangan ko ng work, ganyan. So, minsan without really filtering or without really getting to know that person or that applicant, umuoo na agad ako. Kasi ang thinking ko is, kunwari kung hindi siya marunong mag-English, if somebody is willing to learn, like what Rod said earlier, if somebody is willing to learn, matututunan niya naman yun eventually. Kasi hindi naman siya mahirap. It's not a complicated thing actually, di ba? So, kaya lang, when yung attitude ka, yun yung isa sa mga medyo parang may sa akin, yung parang, halimbawa, may sasabihin ako and then ipo-complain niya sa iba, yung parang why don't you talk to me directly or kunwari, ipo-complain niya si principal kasi sa amin, janitorial service at saka cleaning service. So, doon siya magko-complain sa client or doon siya magko-complain sa pinuntahan niya. So, parang medyo ayoko ng gano'n. So, you just tell me what the problem is and then we'll just resolve it. Kasi hindi naman ako mahirap kausap. Open ako sa gano'n. Parang ganyan yung sinasabi ko. So, yun yung, I wanna make this big na lang. So, kasi baka kailangan ko rin ng black. Over some things ko.
Pero so my question is, how long before you discover that you made a mistake?
Okay, siguro mabilis lang like a month.
Okay. Just a month. So medyo hindi pa masyado naka-invest. Si Rod medyo mas mahaba-haba.
May feelings na ako. May feelings na ako for...
One more.
Okay. So, ang exciting ng conversation natin tonight, guys. So, nag-comment si Dennis, funnel sounds more appropriate than pipeline. So you learned
can you share something for regarding the funnel?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Actually, Dennis, funnel, we use it as a general term for all of the listings that you have or all of the clients that you have. Mm-hmm. The pipelines are the ones that you are working on a specific time frame. Let's say, for example, within this week, I have within a month, I have a funnel of 150 names, diba? And then I have 20 names on my pipeline that I should work on for this week. Ganon siya. Kumbaga sila yung mako-close mo na.
Yeah.
Yan.
I'm broken down into something.
Yes.
O, diba we learn more business hacks, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so now that we've heard all the pains and hardships, yes, making a mistake of hiring a person, diba? Dagdag ko lang, no? Yung isa sa ako, yung nakaka-challenge is, yung ang dami mo nang in-explain, ang dami mo nang sinabi. Ano yung parang, ganito gagawin natin, ha? Ganun. So, hindi pala siya tutuloy.
Marami akong gano'n.
Okay.
Na-experience ko na rin yan.
Diba? Yan. Mm-hmm. So now, let's go to the other side of the coin, which is, how do you think we should hire people? What are your best practices? Or what are, like, syempre marami na kayo na-experience, I'm assuming naman hindi naman lahat ng naging mga tao nyo puro disaster, di ba? Or heartache. Meron din, of course, sa mga superstars dyan. So, what are the things that you learned from hiring these wonderful people that you have in your team that you can share to everyone? Edsy.
Sige. Before, yun nga, kasi service-oriented, service kami. So, one of the things muna na I want them to do before I hire them is to try them out. So,
try them out.
So,
Okay.
yeah, kasi syempre, hindi ko
So,
mamalayan.
paano yung papalinis mo muna yung bahay mo, ganon? Pwede naman sa amin. Padala mo muna. Try out.
Okay, pwede. Ayun. So, that's what I do first. So, kasi I have a roving supervisor. We have a roving supervisor. So, he goes sa, parang halimbawa kung may booking, 3 or 2, ganyan. So, pupunta siya doon sa kung saan yung area. And then, siya yung mag-i-inspect. So, ganun yung ginagawa namin. Aside kasi, I also require actually a test certificate. So, that's NC2 housekeeping certificate.
Okay.
So, required siya actually for me, for my, for our cleaning service, for our cleaning service. However, yun nga, hindi kasi yung certificate does not actually prove that you know how it works. So, so you have to try them out. So, ganun muna. I have to try them out once or twice, and then dun ko na sila tatawagan for hiring. So, yun yung practice na ginawa namin para makakuha kami ng quality.
Okay. So, it's a good point you said about the certificates.
Yeah.
So, yes, it's good to get certificates, but like in what you said, that's not the final factor. It's not the determining factor.
Yes.
Kung okay ba yung person or not.
Correct.
Madali daw yung doktor sa directo.
Diba? Maraming
Yeah. Pero kunwari, di ba may dala siyang certificate, ganyan. Meron ka pa nga ready questions. So, what do you do? May gano'n. May ready questions. Kasi na-check mo kung yung validity kung ano. Tapos magpunta ka dun sa test na, can you give me parang score key ng last exam ng test na certification. Diba? Check ko lang kung talagang
nagganon ka.
Sorry, homeschooling mother po ako kaya alam ko yung mga score key na yan. Okay. So, yun guys. So, certificate is good, but it's not the determining factor nga. So, test running it is good. Okay. How about Rod?
Sa akin naman, based on one experience, kasi when I was starting my team, I hired, parang by bulk ako mag-hire noon para just to fill up the slots, no, and to keep the ball rolling already, to start the ball rolling already. So, yun, nung isang time, meron ako na-hire na 5 agad sila na-hire ko in 1 month. And ang nakita ko dun sa isang natitira sa kanila hanggang ngayon, kasi yung iba natanggal ko na or nag-resign na, 'di ba? Yung nag-iisa sa kanila, iwan with me. Actually kakabenta lang niya kanina umaga.
Wow.
Ayun, ganda, galing, 'di ba? Ang nakita ko sa kanya, tinanong ko sa kanya noon, ano ba yung long-term goal mo? Tatanungin mo sa kanya, anong long-term goal mo in this company or in this position? 'Di ba? Is it to have a stable job by getting that promotion, 'di ba? Kasi ako, to be honest, yun ang goal ko before. Gusto ko ma-promote agad, 'di ba? Sa kanya kasi ano pa lang siya, real estate agent pa lang siya, and she wants to become a real estate broker. So in order to do that kasi, you have to have a certain time of experience, 'di ba? Para hindi ka mahirapan sa board exams. And of course, we're lucky enough that the company that we're in is actually giving out meron silang special program para makapasok kami sa schools to become a real estate broker. So yung long-term goal niya is feasible lang if she performs well.
Right.
Diba? So in the end, meron siyang personal agenda rin na would not only benefit her but also benefit the team and the company. So feeling dapat yun ang unang tatanungin mo, yung dapat tatanungin mo yung personal agenda niya. ano nga ba yung bakit ka dapat i-hire at bakit ka pumunta dito sa akin? Kasi kung mababaw lang 'yan, wala silang panghahawakan ng matagal, 'di ba? Kasi 'di ba
natawa ako dun sa sabi niya personal agenda. Parang isip ko, so ano 'to, kakalkalin mo ba yung mga ano niya? So, anong personal agenda mo sa buhay?
hindi naman. Ano yung kasi yung iba kasi diyan is parang she wants to provide for the kid kasi, kakapanganak lang niya. May mga
Okay.
gano'n, eh. Or yung
Yeah.
isa,
Parang merong driving force.
oo,
Yes, there's a driving force.
oo. Yung isa ko pang agent na na-hire ngayon, actually gusto niya magtayo ng business in 5 years time.
Mhm.
'Di ba? Paano ka makakapagpundar ng isang business kung wala ka namang, tawag dito, kapital,
Ipon.
'di ba?
Yes.
So, sabi ko sa kanya, you have to work hard kasi the commissions will provide you that, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yun. So, yung nakikita ko sila yung mismo yung mga tumatakbo kasama ko sa sales. Oo, yung iba kasi naglalakad lang, eh. Kami tumatakbo kami.
Yeah.
Ang ganda, eh, no? May maganda din sinabi si Rod tungkol dun sa, because sinabi niya yung personal agenda. No? Bigla ko tuloy naisip, when you hire, okay, I'll give you options. Tell me which one ang preferred nyo i-hire. Single mother, single, or pamilyado?
Ako na mauna diyan, masasagot ko agad yan sa akin.
Okay.
Akin, single.
Single, okay.
Single. Because
Bakit? At least in
my
terms of your profession.
Oo, in our profession kasi, medyo demanding sa oras ang kliyente.
Oh, okay.
Minsan,
Kliyente.
napapansin niyo naman siguro 'pag nagmi-meeting tayo or nagkikita-kita tayo, 'di ba? Minsan inaantok pa ako kasi meron akong client sa US or Canada. And you cannot do that, unless na sobrang driven ka na magulang, 'di ba? Na parang or meron kang supportive na hubby or wife, 'di ba? Na, "Oy, ikaw muna dito kasi meron akong meeting ng madaling araw sa US." Puwedeng-puwede 'yun. Pero usually the ones na single,
Yeah.
yung mga nagpe-perform ng maganda.
Oh.
So for the real estate agent, single. How about for EDC?
Okay, sa akin, single mother.
Ah,
Medyo malambot ang heart ko sa single mother talaga.
oh,
Kasi that's the driving force. So you have to raise your kids
Pero
alone.
OC ang mga mommies,
Yeah.
Why?
yeah, tama. Kasama din yun kasi
Oo.
cleaning, di ba? So si mommy kailangan, okay na ba yan? Di pa yan okay.
Correct.
So that's a good question. Do you actually hire males or just females?
Both.
Both.
Actually, wala akong preference. Basta meron silang...
Imagine ko, parang ang hirap maghanap ng lalaki na in the cleaning industry na, siyempre, judgmental ko, di ba? Sorry. Like, generally, men are not so OC about cleaning.
No naman. Actually,
Meron din.
hindi siya ganun. So, it's...
Okay, so ako, diba? Me and my stereotypes. So ako pala dapat ang mapagalitan. Okay. All right. So guys, I know that both of you are part of a networking organization, right? So that's why you guys know each other. So I want to find out, how has it helped you? How does being part of a networking organization actually help you and help your business? So let's start with Edsy.
Okay. This is my useful question pala. Joke lang. Kasi, dito sa networking group, I hear stories na parang how they started. So it kinda encourages me. It parang inspire. Yun yung parang term. Actually, nakaka-inspire. Kasi most of the people I know from here started talaga from scratch, started from nothing. And then now, they're doing well. So, that's how I also see myself in a few years' time.
Yeah.
So parang nakaka-inspire siya na may ganun pala talaga. And like for me and Rod, we started out on a different battle. So now we're going in parang nasa ibang linya kami, nasa ibang field, pero we're still competing and we're competing very well. So, yun. It's inspiring.
Wow, okay. Inspiring. So if you want to be inspired more, di ba, be part of a networking organization. So how about you, Rod? How has it helped you?
Actually, I started with our organization, no, with I was invited by a college friend. Actually, architect din siya. Whether so ang maganda dito kasi what inspired me to join is they were every week meron ako natututunan lagi.
Mhm.
Hindi lang natututunan na parang something about the business or paano sila magpatakbo ng business, but their best practices. These businessmen, lahat sila, pwede mong lapitan, pwede mong tanungin, paano mo ba to papatakbuhin? Anong ginagawa mo? Kung ano yung mga ginagawa mo every week or every month or every year para mapalago mo yung business mo. Yun ang pwede kong lapitan. And I know, Janela, meron kang ganyang moment, eureka moment, di ba?
Ay, yun, alam mo yung
Start ng
feeling na
pandemic.
pag nakakarinig ako ng mga million, parang tabi tayo dyan. Dito tayo sa million.
Di ba?
Di ba?
Yun yung mga
Parang
oo, parang ang ganda ang ganda nung samahan rin ng buong team natin. Because not only na parang we inspire each other to do more, di ba? But also, we share our thoughts and our best practices to each other. Walang madamot sa atin. Yun ang gusto ko.
yeah. Yes. Amazing. Okay, we have here one question and one comment. So let's read one question from Erica. Hiring the right people takes time. The right questions and a healthy dose of curiosity. What do you think is the most important factor when building your team? Ano, isa lang ba to? Isa lang yung sasagot nila? Sige,
What do
pero
you think is the most important factor?
in building your team. One lang, tig-isang answer.
For me, sa akin is, it's not how you build the team, no? It's how you merge the individuals in your team. Kasi dapat may dynamics kayo na it would work in the long run eh. Kasi for example, in my team, meron na akong parang figure doon na ate. Siya yung tulog ako na manager nila, 'di ba, or head nila. Meron sumasalo na ate figure. Meron naman doon na parang lalaki na figure sa amin na parang kuya naman siya na siya yung pag hindi ako available kasi kasama ko yung isa pang agent, siya na may sumasama sa ibang lugar with another agent. May mga ganun kami mga relationships na it's beyond the parang ay ka-team ko lang to.
So parang there's synergy
Yes.
Yeah.
Oo.
Beautiful. How about you, Miss Etsy?
Okay, sa akin parang, kasi syempre sa akin parang ang tingin nila boss na boss. So parang ganun yung ganun yung aura siguro. But when building a team, you have to let them know that you're partners. So yung parang pag lumaki ako, kasama ka dun. Hindi lang ako yon. Kasi parang, di ba, as an entrepreneur, akala nila ikaw lang yung yayaman, ikaw lang yung profit from whatever. Oo, di ba?
Ang ganda.
Yun, yung parang dapat you let them know na partners kayo para mag-work kayo together na hindi kayo individual. Hindi yung parang after whatever years mag-retire na ako or something. Hindi siya ganun. So, yun yung parang I think that's the most important factor. So, you partner yourself with your employee. So, hindi naman yung isushoot mo yung level mo or something, hindi ganon. Parang you inspire them. And then you make them see that they're part of your team. And then you will grow with them.
Beautiful answer. I think to add to that, what Edsy was saying is sharing the vision to your people. So when you share your vision to them, they catch your vision, so they want to grow with you kasi they're part of your overall vision. Okay. Ang ganda ng mga sharing ng ating mga guests. May mga natutunan ba kayo? I'm sure. I bet you guys have. So let's read another. I think this is more of a comment. So Miss Maina Sabado, it's important that as an employer, to establish what you need by regularly assessing your needs against your workforce. If you know what you need, it's easier to find the person that will match your requirements. Yan yung sinasabi ni Rod kanina. Then the next step is to make sure that the prospective applicant's values and culture align with that of the company. Yes. And it's also important to align your expectations and that of the prospective applicant. Ang ganda ng comment ni Miss Mina, okay, thank you so much. Parang yung sagot niya, yung pareho niyong sinagot. Diba? Magkasama. Synergy, sharing the vision, understanding that these people are really perfect for your company. So, I am so happy for tonight's episode because, guys, it's not every day that we get all these wonderful tips and, of course, best practices from our guests. So, do you have any last words for our viewers?
Go ahead.
Okay. For siguro for employers also, dahil ngayon medyo may hirap mag-hire. Marami, yun nga kagaya sabi ko kanina, marami, but you have to filter them. And then, you work with your team, you work with your employees, you partner with them. Tapos, also, medyo, yun nga, kasi pandemic tayo, so medyo mahirap. So, laban lang. Laban lang.
Yes.
Aga. Oo. But laban lang.
Okay. Thank you, Edsy. How about you, Rod?
Akin, maybe in relation dun sa topic natin ngayon, no? Trust your instincts. Kasi as a business owner, dapat trust yourself first. Kung nakikita mo na okay to na tao na gusto mo tong i-hire, 'di ba? You won't lose 'di ba, na parang a chance, parang sayang naman kung ito pala yung perfect na tao tapos papakawalan mo pa dahil nag-doubt ka sa sarili mo. 'Di ba? Yun ang unahin niyo.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm sure that our viewers have more questions to our guests. But if you want to do business with these two wonderful guests that I have tonight, you can connect with them by sending us a message in our Facebook page. And if you want to meet or surround yourselves with more positive and supportive business owners, of course, you can receive an invitation from us by sending a message because you can meet them every Wednesday morning via Zoom meeting. So message nyo lang po kami. And of course, don't forget to like our Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's Supreme TV. And if you have topics, anything, any questions, any feature you want to do, comment and we will add it. Okay? So before we end, I have a little surprise for our guests. We put them on the spot. And so tonight, in relation to our topic, so this is just to, to close our episode with a little bit of fun. So I have here, I think, about 5 to 8 options or questions. And I call it the fast talk. So,
Ayun na, fast talk na Edsy.
So I mixed it up with some serious questions and some fun questions. So halo-halo to. All right? So because ang topic natin is finding the right person. So, eto ang questions natin. Are you guys ready?
Game.
Sabay kayo sasagot, ha? Isa lang ang pipilian, hindi pwedeng both. All right. First question. Left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed.
Right-handed, okay. College graduate with the course aligned to the position or college dropout pero may diskarte?
College dropout.
With this.
May diskarte.
Yes.
Okay, pero silang sagot college dropout. Okay. Somebody who wears glasses or contact lens?
Glasses.
Ako dun sa or.
Or?
Ako dun sa or.
Glasses or contact lens? Okay. Okay. Next question. Tall and average looking or short and handsome?
Tall and average.
Ako ba, Jimmy, inaano mo ako dito?
Sabi ko, parang malaki. Not necessarily, beautiful, handsome or beautiful. Exceptional look. Sorry naman kasi si Edsy lang yung nasa isip ko habang sinusulat.
Ano sa akin yung short and handsome. Kasi kailangan, may looks, alam mo sa amin, sa sales, hindi talaga, sorry pero kailangan minsan may looks talaga minsan.
May look talaga, may look.
Oo.
Okay. Kay Edsy?
Tall and average.
Tall and average. Okay. Alright. Okay. Next question. Brown eyes or blue eyes?
Brown.
Blue eyes.
Blue eyes. Okay. Masipag pero konti lang ang alam or maraming alam pero tamad?
Sorry, ano yung ulit? Tama. Ano?
Masipag. Okay, masipag. Pero konting-konti lang ang alam. Okay? Or maraming alam pero tamad?
Masipag.
Naspak ako doon.
Masipag. Okay. Masipag. Kahit konti lang alam. Okay. Ayan. Alam niyo na.
Ano ko malalaman kasi masipag siya?
Okay. Okay. Next question. Lights off or lights on?
On.
Walang relation to, di ba? And the last question is,
Blinking.
okay, blinking lights. Matalino or guwapo?
Sorry, matalino or guwapo?
Yes.
Matalino.
Matalino. Ikaw, Edsy?
Matalino.
Matalino. Okay. So dito sa part na to, intelligence trumps looks.
Oo naman. Hindi nabibili sa Lazada yan. Ang brain.
Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode tonight. Again, this is Supreme TV. My name is Janae Rabe, and of course, I am your resident host. Thank you for watching Confessions of a Business Owner, where we like to keep things real so that your business can be supreme. Thank you and have a wonderful evening, everyone.
Everyone.
Bye.